You can stand each other for 4 hours, even if you know, just yeah. I
Yes.
don't I don't know. I think that's what works. And honestly, I didn't know they were doing it again. And I think that I honestly think they have something. And you know those reality shows where they go on the trips, like The Bachelor, uh it's not Bachelor Vacation. What's
Bachelor
the
in
Bachelor Island?
Paradise.
Bachelor
Yeah.
in Paradise, like Bachelor Island. Bachelor in Paradise. Whenever they get a whole group of people from different seasons and different backgrounds and they don't know each other, it's kind of combustible. They all know who each other are, but maybe they haven't met each other. And you get a bunch of good-looking people together, you're going to have chemistry, good or bad.
Yes, and people come with their own fan base. No, I really think part of this is based on, because as popular as like The Bachelor and Bachelorette are, like Bachelor in Paradise is like a home run. Like people are obsessed with that more than anything else. And it's a
Because
shit
it's you
show.
don't right, because there you don't know what's gonna happen. It's the first introductions, and you wait for every time someone comes down those stairs, like, okay, is this gonna cause a riff in like two people that were just making out on the beach 20 minutes ago, because now that guy's gonna want to go be with this new girl that just came down the stairs? It's fun. I mean, it's yeah, it's crazy. I honestly, some of this stuff I
It's
don't advocate for, but it's entertainment.
It is entertainment, but okay, before we move on from New York, I want to say,
Yeah, yeah.
I
Sorry, sorry.
think, no, I'm not trying to interrupt you. I think that what I think they should do is like, there's still something that people love about Beverly Hills, because it's not even the highest rated, although it was with Erica, but like, I think like that is what they're going to try to do in New York. Like the people that I know that have been contacted have
Uh-huh.
real money. Three of them.
Sure.
I know three different people that have true money. And it's hard in New York because it's not entertainment money, it's finance money. And a lot of finance people, they hedge funders,
Yeah.
right, shush. And like, we also can't be like, if you don't run your own thing, like you can't be on TV. Like if you work at a big bank, they're not signing off on you going on New York Housewives, and you're not getting cast without your husband and family. Like if you have one, that's just, if you have a
Well,
family, they have to be. So it's like, but I do think that there are people that are willing to do it, and they are going to, I think, find real Sutton Strat, Kathy Hilton, fuck you money. I think this is New York
good.
City. I think they're going to get the real, like, I have a driver. I don't take a common elevator. I think people are going to want to tune into this just escapist lifestyle of like, and don't get me wrong, that is going to be a very diverse cast. Black, Indian, Asian, whatever you
Should be.
yes, it's going to be diverse, but it's going to be extreme money. I do think that's going to be the gist of it when it comes back. I do.
I think that that's why people tuned in. I think that is why people really still like Beverly Hills, because it's Beverly Hills and it's something that you've seen on television. People that are watching it in, North Dakota see this lifestyle, and it's just something they're probably never going to go there. They're never going to live that life, but they want to see it. It's just entertainment. And they have to get back to that. That's why I think that Orange County brought Heather back, because it's real money. It's real entertainment. People want to see that lifestyle. They want to get inside the house.
They do. And like in New York, like there is a black tie function that you could go to every single night.
Every single night. Every night.
So we've never
Yep.
tapped into that part of New York. And it won't be all people that live on the Upper East Side, but I think it's going to be extreme money and extremely diverse. And somehow I don't know who they're going to bring back out of this cast, but you're right. I don't think it could be a whole new cast. I really think the only person, look, there's no Heather Dubrow. If they wanted to start over, the only Heather Dubrow is Bethany. There's nobody they can have back that will have like, we're bringing this person back. The bitch is back. Like, watch out. I mean, have you seen the marketing for the OC? It is all about Heather. It's all about Heather coming back. Heather, Heather, Heather,
Yeah.
Heather, and Heather.
She's saving.
Right? There's no New York person that's that person except Bethany. Period. Who else would it be?
Don't say that about Sonia.
Well, I think they could keep one or two of the current people, possibly.
I think if they kept Sonia, Ramona, and Luann, and then just started out different and didn't and stayed within kind of close to that age circle there. I think that getting too young where somebody is too far off the mark, it's of what the other women are thinking, living, doing. It's tough.
And don't get me wrong, I know Ebony. I love Ebony. Like, I'm just saying,
She's awesome.
unbelievable. I'm just saying, like, from a producer, like, I just think like this is why people like our conversations, because we are not here to like we're just here to be like analyze it. As a business
Honest.
person
Yeah.
at NBC, I truly feel
Sure.
the most that is coming back out of these 5 women is 2 of the OGs at most. That's honestly what I think. I don't know which 2, but I really just think Ebony and Leah and one of the other OGs are not
Well,
coming back. And I love Ebony, so would love to have her back. I'm just, it's not up to me. I'm not the executive in charge
right.
at NBC.
I think based on the girls' trip, I mean, it's kind of obvious who they would stick with because of who they chose to go on that trip. I think it would probably be Ramona and Luann. But I don't know. Who knows? I mean, there's no telling what could happen in their lives. What if someone got married, started a new relationship? There's something that a story to tell, and you know they could introduce also to if they weren't looking for exactly that kind of thing, and they still had to make it kind of modern and relevant and current. They could bring in like the art world in New York City is phenomenal. That's crazy real money, but not the society woman money, where they can keep the younger viewers who, maybe aren't relating to the 65-year-old Ramona anymore, like they did how many 10 years ago? Was it 10 years? I don't know. However many years ago that she came on. There's a mix of people, but it has to be a higher level of art, money, culture, society.
Right. And I do think, right, I don't think it's going to be all like finance money, but to your point, art is good. And I do think like there is a place also for that like Tinsley type where it could be like the it girl or someone that doesn't really work.
Exactly.
Or just look at, you could have family money and be a trust fund baby and be doing whatever with your life. I think it's going to be real fuck you money. And I don't think it's going to be Tinsley. I don't. I mean, look, Tinsley's not going to be the one that rolls out like Heather Dubrow. We're bringing back Tinsley. It doesn't have the same effect. It just doesn't.
No.
Bethany is the only one, whether you love her or hate her, that they could say, this is the person from the past. And Bethany wants $5 million. Now, would she change this franchise? And yeah, I mean, you don't think so?
No.
You don't think she's worth it, the money?
It's not to say that she's not worth it. Would she change the franchise? No, she'd bring back who she is, and you'd have the same kind of, snarky, dry, witty humor, which is great. I love it. It's entertaining. But no, I think you're going to get the same thing that you had that's going to get ugly quick.
The other thing with Bethany is she wants, rumored is she wants a producer credit, assistant. You're not getting that. Then that's a conflict of interest. Like, I mean,
and are you going to give it to everyone that asks for it?